$4 billion raised, 0 kilowatts sold, one physicist betting he can bottle a star. For 60 years, the joke was the same. Fusion is 30 years away and always will be. Bob Mumgaard heard that joke inside MIT's Plasma Science and Fusion Center and refused to laugh. Princeton physicist Daniel Jassby called the entire promise a mirage, structurally broken, doomed by tritium and radiation. The orthodoxy said only ITER could do it, a $20 billion megaproject running decades behind schedule. Then a 2018 university spinout claimed it could leapfrog the entire international fusion establishment with one cable. $4 billion in, not a single kilowatt-hour sold. The whole enterprise rests on a result nobody has hit. Only one device in history reached break-even, and it used lasers, not magnets. The math was against him. In December 2022, the laser camp declared victory. The tokamak route, CFS's route, looked like the wrong horse. But Mumgaard's bet was never about building a bigger reactor. It was about a single material that shrank everything. The material was high-temperature, superconducting tape yttrium barium copper oxide wound into a cable called Viper. For 60 years, the field's answer was always the same: make the machine bigger. He bet it should be smaller. In 2021, his team sustained a 20 Tesla field, the strongest fusion magnet ever built. The thesis became physically real. What makes Bob Mumgaard different isn't ambition, it's patience. He is a working plasma physicist, not a hired gun CEO. Fusion is the longest-running joke in science because it demands patience venture capital almost never tolerates. He bridges both worlds. SPARC, the compact tokamak, targets break-even in 2027 fusion, releasing more energy than the reactor consumes to ignite. ARC is the commercial follow-on, a 400-megawatt plant for Virginia, public before SPARC has even reached break-even. Then rivals attacked his core design. Sam Altman-backed Helion says, real fusion skips the steam turbine entirely. Energy analysts call the 2027 break-even date fantasy. No private fusion device has ever achieved Q greater than 1. Yet NVIDIA, Google, Khosla Ventures, and Bill Gates's Breakthrough Energy have all backed Bob Mumgaard's impossible promise. Google signed a 200-megawatt power deal. Eni committed over $1 billion for electricity from a reactor that hasn't run. Now another $1 billion has landed, $4 billion total, the most funded fusion startup in history. The pressure is enormous. If SPARC misses, the capital at risk is catastrophic. If it works, a star gets bottled in Virginia. This is no longer one startup. Bob Mumgaard is legitimizing an entire industry the establishment still calls science fiction. The steady physicist who thinks in decades finally ships the magnet now. That cable might actually bottle the star. Is Bob Mumgaard saving civilization or burning $4 billion on a beautiful mirage? Subscribe and tell us what you think.